What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode on the Ballad of B-Molar. We're gonna shut up and get right into the video, but before we do, wanted to let you know it's gonna consist of building these decorative trusses on the inside of this log cabin, doing a lot of interior work, building some staircases, showing you guys the electricians trying to come through and do their trade.
Right there. I'm just going to take a peek.
Building our decorative trusses. First one's going to go right here on this bottom cord. This needs to get a 45 on it so that I can sit flat on my floor.
Where do we want to be? Like right?
Put this up just so we'd know where to butt up.
What's it looking like? Any obvious problems yet, Jay? We can't mark it because if we hung out the bottom, it'll change.
Down that way.
Hold on, guys.
Our first other trade other than ourselves. That's the electrician. We got the electrician lined up and the plumbers lined up. Not going to show off a lot of their work, but they are having some success. We're hiding all these wires. Got to really heat this place up. Get some propane going in here, trapping some heat so they can pull their wire. We kind of started the week and we put the two top cords for our trusses up inside, made them look nice, got them with the 45 as tight as possible at the top of the ridge beam. Now we're gonna build the 2 columns and then also the cross for our trusses. We got some 8-footers cut. We're gonna shave these off to the right angle, the right degree, and start putting our posts up on our trusses so that we can frame some interior walls off of that. Same distance off both walls. Pulled a string. We're trying to figure out what the best spot to put these columns for these decorative trusses will be. We want to be close to the window, but we don't want our columns or posts to impede the view of the windows. We pulled a line, marked where our posts are going to be. We're out there cutting this first one now. Oh man, that's part of the log cabin is the electrical. There'll always be a little something you gotta fight. Squared up. That's pretty square right there. First one's built. She looks good. Stairs are really getting somewhere. We told you guys how we wanted to have an open layout, so when you walk in this front door, you're really able to see these beautiful bottom chords in these windows, rather than just having a framed wall and just having wall the first thing you come out. We also were going to put a little closet right here. We're going to create and leave the room for a little bench, put your shoes on, and a coat rack to hang your coat. This will all be framed wall. Stairs will have a nice decorative handrail that we're still deciding how to do, but that'll be some fun project and craftsmanship to show you guys. Figured out our landings, and that loft area is pretty much all framed out. Dormer and loft. Let's go up there and take a peek. Just come up the stairs. Our landings aren't finished, but everything's framed out. You can imagine coming through the front door, walk up the stairs, come up this landing. This will be landing right here. This is all temporary floor, so we could put those trusses up. This will get removed. This will just be landing with wall handrail right here. You'll come in. Built a little pony wall right here. This was originally supposed to be framed all the way to the top, and we just thought, like, how would you even be able to get a mattress up here and into this private master bedroom? It also is that open concept that we're talking about. You can imagine this is finally starting to look like the master bedroom up here. This is all wall framed out. Look how beautiful those custom trusses look. Framed all these walls out this morning. Look at this guy. Look how rustic and custom that looks. Framed up too. And then you can imagine this will be our door right here. Swing the door. And then just that nice open concept where the owner will be able to really see that much more of the house, that much more of that exposed log, and these decorative trusses that we're going to finish in part 2 for you guys on that open floor. Really wanted to show you the electrical, and we needed to frame these walls and get this done so our electricians can keep up with their progress. This is the dormer right here. You walk in. This is the very last window we have to cut out and set in. Bathtub right here, vanity with the toilet, and it's really all starting to come together. You guys go back and see those last couple videos where we showed you how to frame this whole thing out. build those valleys, make that dormer ridge, set that OVL, get up there on the roof. Anyways, I really do love these decorative custom trusses, and we still got 2 more to show you guys next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That log cabin kit has a lot of pros. One con, I would say, I wouldn't necessarily call it a con, but it's much more difficult to obviously run your electric wire through 9-inch logs than it would be through some stick framing. You can see how you could just really hide all your wires running through your walls, because this will be covered and there'll be room in the middle. We showed you guys a couple episodes further back on how we were drilling through our logs as we set and then bringing this twine through. This was just to prove to the electrician that, hey, you can fish through that hole and bring your electrical through. This is gonna be kitchen, so that's a lot of wires right there. This one was the only one we really had trouble with, and that was because we drilled through that last log on the bottom cord once it was already set, and just an insane amount of sawdust got packed in there. And your fish or any wire, you'd be surprised how much sawdust can get in those things and really make a nightmare for you. So yeah, like I said, that was cool to see that on one of our first projects on a full build. We did a log cabin, and that was probably one of the toughest things we ran into, besides some plumbing issues, was making sure that we had sufficient room in our logs for our electrical. This system's worked a lot better. We're definitely not perfect just yet, but it's cool to figure out a system that works better the next time around. So we are getting better, and we're not really fighting anything just yet. Got a lot of electrical coming through, and we're getting somewhere. So we're still deciding a few things, and we want your guys' opinion, advice, and help on how to do so. We don't know if we want to frame out this top cross or leave it for the open light. The con would be that, you know, it carries more sound. This cabin does carry sound. It wouldn't be as private. And if you had a lot of people over, it might not be as private. But I really do like the idea of just keeping it open, keeping that natural light in there. You can imagine being in here and having all this framed out wall, and then still leaving this top open. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Yay or nay? That's it for this episode, guys. We hope you learned a blue collar thing or two. We pushed it hard all week. Got plenty of work to do inside. We're lining up those contracts for spring, and we hope you guys go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys next time for part 2 on these decorative trusses.